I'm here. I made it. Hi, you guys. Can you guys hear me? I think I'm good, right? Let's let notifications go out. I'll just say hi to you guys. Hi, Kathy. Hi, hi. Hi, Liz. Good evening. Yes. Oh, hi, Yvonne. That's me. Hi, Denise. Hi, hi. So, finally, gonna do the friend mail, you guys. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Anybody watching, if you're one of the people that sent me stuff, I've got about 2 months worth. Finally getting to it, okay? So I'm so sorry, but thank you, thank you. Plus, I bought a bunch of stuff from people that I hadn't even opened. So I thought I'd do that too. Just gonna hang out, chat, open stuff up. You guys tell me what you've been up to. If anybody has any questions concerning reselling, we'll all talk and answer those later. So this might be a long one. Hang out as long as you want, okay? um, oh my gosh, so much. Maybe yes, you do need to open. You got it though, right? It's at your house. You got it, right, Kathy? Yeah, I sent you some friend mail, girl. I know sometimes, well, mom's husband thing, but mom's doing pretty well now. We've got a lot of the legal stuff all taken care of, and she's been taking care of some of it herself. So she did a lot on her own today. So, hi, Karen. Hi, hi. Hi, Cheryl. You do have it? Good. Hi. You guys, I'm just going to do a live chat, friend mail unboxing. Anybody's interested in some of the stuff I've been buying, I bought some good deals from from Kate. Follow that bug. I bought a few things from Jeremy and Michael, the thrifting twins. Something from Dawn, Farm Girl Scavenger, too, if you know her. So, and then I'll show you some things I spent my money on, of course, and then finally get to the friend mail. And then we'll just chat if you guys want to. And like I said, if anybody comes in that wants some help with reselling wherever you do or sourcing, I'll I'll answer questions. And people in the chat, I have a lot of people in the chat that can help too. If I don't know, or just give their opinion, give their different opinions. We do things differently. So hi Geneva. Hi, hi. Okay. It's a lot, you guys. Can you see? It's everywhere. Oh my gosh. And I don't know if Jackie's here, but my friend Jackie has sent me a lot of stuff. Now, Jackie says, Yvon, don't show everything. I think it embarrasses her or something. It's not everybody likes the spotlight on them. So I did open things up already, but I haven't looked at everything. And yes, thank you, Cheryl. Thank you. And I know you just kind of had a roller coaster ride of emotions too. Yeah, I know. Thank you. Thank you. Wait a minute. 313. I watched you way back when. What, probably with when there was just a few of us on YouTube, probably with the reseller stew, maybe Tanya thrifting treasures and Deb pinching pesos. Probably way back then, yeah. And I would always be in the chat of Golden Finger Picker and Craigslist Hunter, and yeah, Deb. Hi, hi. Hi, Jennifer. I'm glad you made it home safe. I'm glad you made it home safe. Jennifer just got back from a road trip, and she went sourcing, of course. um, yeah, and Liz, because I might be on here for a couple hours, I'm just going to get it all done, take my time, chat with you guys. Okay. Yes, you do remember that. Yeah, Tanya's still active. Tanya, she's on Whatnot a lot doing jewelry sales. Good prices too. I've bought from Tanya. Deb is kind of tinkering around with different projects, but she's doing well. She had that COVID scare, so you probably remember in 2020 where we almost lost her. But she's doing well. So just kind of trying to find her groove and what's next. I miss doing the resellers too. I do. I hope if she decides to do it again, I would love to be on that panel again. Her and Deb and Tanya is how I got my start on YouTube years ago. So yeah, and now here I just kept on rolling. Okay, excuse me, my nose is itching. Excuse me. Well, we better get started. So I know some of you might not be able to hang. It's just me at home live chatting. All right. Maybe I'll just start with stuff I bought for myself. Oh, it's hi Stephanie. I just got done telling them that I'm not going to show. It's like 4 huge boxes back here. I opened them up. I kind of peeked a little bit, but she doesn't want a big spotlight on her. And so I'll show a few things, and then the rest of it, I think after I eat dinner, I'm just going to sit down and enjoy myself and go through it all. And then I'll talk to Stephanie and email or instant messenger. But yeah, Stephanie sent me a bunch of stuff again, some cool stuff too. I kind of peeked on the top stuff to pick out some things to show you guys. Hi, Kaz. Hi. All right. While notifications are going out, I'll just start with like stuff I spent my money on. Okay. So, yes. Somebody busted my window a few years ago out of my car and grabbed a black bag. All it had in it was my CDs and some girly emergency supplies. I'm like, dude, if you would have just told me you needed money, I would have given you the $250 it cost me to replace my window you broke out. Oh my God. So anyways, I've been slowly replacing some of my CDs, some of my Led Zeppelin I've already replaced first. I had to replace my Buffy St. Marie Greatest Hits, things like that. But so I finally got a good deal on one of these, Sly and the Family Stone. Oh my gosh. This is Greatest Hits, you guys. Greatest Hits. Let me see. For those of you that might know the songs, but you don't know, you're like, oh, I didn't know that was Sly. So my favorite song, of course, If You Want Me to Stay, Family Affair, Stand, Hot Fun in the Summertime, Dance to the Music, Everybody's a Star. You guys, these ringing a bell. Sly, coolest voice ever. But my favorite is If You Want Me to Stay. I like his raspy voice, so I had to replace that. So Greatest Hit. So that was cool. And it was real cheap on eBay. It was like in free shipping. And it was still sealed. So, that's one thing about technology is like I went from cassettes to CDs. I didn't even do it till the late 90s. I finally went to CDs and bought a CD player. And now, so the younger kids, they don't even hardly buy CDs anymore. So we get to buy CDs pretty affordably in the secondary marketplace anyways. They just download their stuff digitally, I guess. But I want my CDs to play wherever for road trips without having to worry if I have a connection on my phone and all that. You guys chatting? Wait a minute. Let's see. I'm hoping to do some road trips. I'm going to St. Louis. And then let me move my screen. Oh, and you and Mary are going to the Boss Reseller Mix in Vegas. Yeah, by who is that? Katie and Vicky. Yeah. They started those a few years ago. You love Sly. Okay, so you totally get why I dropped $10 on my hard-earned money, right? Yes, and albums are super hot. There's a couple of vendors in the mall that I'm in that carry that do the albums, and that brings in a lot of the young kids, especially like the young men who are mixing and DJing or whatever. So I bought that for myself. Let me try to stay organized here. What is this? Hang on. It's been so. Oh yeah. Gosh, this was a while. Now normally I just wait to find them at the thrift store, and you guys have been sending me stuff. Hi, Sean. Hi. Wait a minute. I want you guys to see this because she's a sweetie, Stephanie. So she some epic stuff, and I've only just like tinkered with the top of it. Anyway, so I bought these off of eBay. They weren't very much to put with it. Now I know they don't have the safety pin, but they go with it. And I'm gonna put it with the safety pin art. These little bunnies. So it was just really affordable. I bought that for myself. So, and then I have every month I take a little bit of my eBay money, my YouTube money and my reselling money, and I kind of like tithe, so to speak, because I don't attend an organized church, kind of do my tithing that way. So, sometimes I just gift people if I know someone's in trouble, my friends and stuff, or I'll go around and buy stuff, So I bought a lot from Kate, and I bought a lot from the Thrifting twins, apparently. and I bought myself a few things. Um, I showed in a video these athletic jackets I'm always wearing, and I talked about how I have the summer ones that have the mesh. And I told you guys, I showed you what I was buying for my daughter, and a couple of you wanted to know the brand. That was a Kyodan, which is a good brand. Kyodan with a K. And I have a lot of their stuff too. And then the other brand that is really good, and it's thin too, these are athleisure jackets. So they're super stretchy, is ASICS. Now that's their logo. I know it's not much, but it's ASICS. ASICS. If you want to look, on eBay, you'll have to fight me for the larges because I have notifications set for as soon as someone lists an ASICS or a Kyodan, and you want to put in like sheer panel or mesh panel. But these are so fun, to still wear, and and not too hot, right? So I don't know how much they cost new. I've never had to buy one new. I always find them in the secondary marketplace or at the thrift store. And I don't think I've ever paid. This one I think I paid maybe 15, and that's the most I've ever paid. But it was purple. And it's been a while. So these are awesome. So I bought me another one because they're getting hard to find, just in case I get a hole in my other purple one. I want to see what they're saying here. I want to see these. Oh, cool. Bay City Rollers. And Wham. Oh, yeah, with George Michael when he was with Wham. That would be, I think that would be in the late 80s. Wake Me Up Before You Go Go. I remember that song being popular. And Purple Rain movie had just come out into the theaters because I took my cousin. I took my little cousin. She wasn't really old enough to get in, but Oma said yes, and they let her in. She was tall like me. She is tall like me. Yeah, thank you. Stephanie is so sweet. She sends me stuff that she could very well make money on. She won't take my money, but I'm going to take care of her somehow, especially I got a feeling with these last loads. So you'll see some of the things. The 80s, that's what I thought, yeah, because, the 80s is when I took my little cousin, Michelle. Okay. She is a sweetie. She's become a good friend. We talk and email. All right, what else did I get? I bought a few things for myself, and then we'll get into the friend mail and stuff. I'm not sure what this is. Probably a t-shirt. I found another one. So this one's for Sissy because it's a medium. So, yeah, this is an ASICS for Sissy, my daughter. See the sheer? Because she didn't have a black one. So, that was a good deal. That was only $10, I believe, plus shipping, which was, did she send that first class? Oh, it might have, just barely. 11 ounces. Okay. So anyways, those are super great, you guys. They're so comfortable. That's why I'm always wearing them. And I bought myself a t-shirt, probably Led Zeppelin. Oh, no. I bought this for my husband. Oh, I bought that. That's his old FJ, his 79, that he finally wrecked, gave it to the eldest daughter. They're fixing it up, and he bought, a new one, the Smiley Mobile Deuce. That's just something to tuck away for him. Okay. Hope he's not watching, because then I just blew it, didn't I? All right, so everything else is friend mail or I bought. You guys want to start with Kate? Follow that bug. I've got 5 boxes. Boy, I must have went on a shopping spree. Let's start and see what I got from Kate, right? This is going to be a hot mess. Unwrapping all this stuff. Hang on, this is going to be crazy. Let's see. So you guys know who I'm talking about. Kate, Follow That Bug Vintage, who is on the road now. She's going to be doing her whatnot sales and her videos. I don't know about videos because she's got us preloaded in advance so we don't miss our morning routine with her. But she's going to do some whatnots from the sale, from the road. She's going to Cali. And I'm going to try to talk her. I'm going to try to talk her. She went low. So I'm gonna try to talk her into coming up high and going and hitting 70 at some point and stopping in Denver so I can go up and meet her and go thrifting with her. I don't know if I bought this. This might have been a gift she threw in. I don't know. I either bought it or she just added it in there. Little vintage thing. Let's see what I bought from Kate because she has good deals. You got to know what I got from Kate because I don't find all the cool kitschy stuff around here like she does. So I bought. Oh, I did pay up for these, but it was still a good deal, you guys. I bought her Miss Priss. Whoever was at the sale, they were bidding on it, yeah, but they stopped. They tapped out. So I did go ahead and spend $50, but because I wanted to do my pay it forwards, and because there's still a little bit of wiggle room on these for resale, and if I just save them, it's just going to get better. So you guys know what Miss Priss is, right? Let me unwrap one. I sold the teapot that I got for $3.99 at the Goodwill a few years ago. I sold it in a live sale on someone else's channel for like $160. But let me unwrap one real quick for those of you that don't know Miss Priss, because if you ever see Miss Priss or Mr. I'm trying to keep the noise down, or Mr. Toodles, right? But it's Miss Priss. Lefton, Miss Priss. Salt and pepper shakers. So yeah, $50, but that's okay because it's double duty. It's supporting my friends, doing my tithing, and I like these, and I'll just save them. They're worth a little bit more than $50 now. I'm going to put these up here. So she must have added this in for me. I don't know if I bought that or not. I don't know. She might have just bought it for me and sent it to me. So that's Kate. Let's see what else I got from Kate. She says, I've been watching her whatnots, trying to decide if I wanted to go over there or not. So let's see what this one is. I'm trying to keep I opened everything, but I didn't unwrap. I might. Yeah. There you go. I know you find the unique, what I consider more manly stuff, but this Lefton, this is a better piece of Lefton. Miss Priss. Now there's another company that does, you guys help me in the chat, there's some copies, but they're not, I think they call them Winking Cat or Sassy Cat or something. So you want it to be the Lefton Miss Priss to get the most money. So there's going to be teapots and other serving dishes. But yeah, the teapot I sold for $160 a couple years ago, and I was saving it until I found a Mr. Toodles. So I have a Shih Tzu, a Chai Chi. So I finally found a Mr. Toodles at the thrift store for like $1 or $2.99, and so then I could let go of. She was sitting up there holding the spot for Mr. Toodles. But here, so get a good look at that. So anything that looks like this, check it. Because even if it's not the Lefton Miss Priss, if it's one of the other ones, they're still worth some money too. Okay, so I got the set. All right. I'm going to have a hot mess in here when I'm done, but I'll clean it up tomorrow. While I'm doing this, I want to remind you guys, I've decided to do my live sales on YouTube every Wednesday now to try to be consistent and build it up, because it's like, when does Yvon go live? So the first Wednesday will always be with the Thrifting twins. The second Wednesday is going to remain with Kathy the Kitschy Cat here in the chat, and Kate Follow That Bug Vintage. And then the other two will just be whoever. Now for this month, I do have the next one is already on the docket. I'm going to do it by myself. I'm doing jewelry. And then the one after that, the 24th, I believe, Amy Yoso Boho's coming over. Yes, Mike, keep an eye out for those when you're looking through all your unusual medical stuff and, I don't know, tools. And your paintings, yes. And then this month has 3 Wednesdays. So Sunny Thrifting in Sunny Las Vegas is coming over for the last one. Yes. Those aren't on the docket yet. I'm waiting for pictures, to make the thumbnail and stuff. But My jewelry one is already on there if you want to bookmark it. It's just going to be me. What did I buy? Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Look. Oh, my gosh. I can't believe no one else outbid me on that. Will you look at that? I don't know where it was made. I'll show you the bottom. Oh, my gosh. So I have to have this is I'm keeping for my Easter display when I do Easter. Hi, Mary. You guys look at it again. Seriously. It's so cute. I just don't find a lot of this kind of stuff around here. So, and I kind of wanted some for personal use, you know. All right, let's see what else. There's another one from Kate. Let me try to keep this organized. It's not going to stay organized. I'm going to have a hot mess. Okay. Oh, this is the big one. Oh, I remember this. Yeah. I got a good deal on this too. She gets quite a few people on her whatnot though, but for some reason, you know, you never know who's in the mood for what. So I remember buying, let me set this here. I remember buying this Afghan because I sell crochet Afghans really well at the booth. Let me make sure there's nothing in there. So, okay, so I remember buying this. This is a pretty colorway or color palette, right? And it was a decent price. Now that I did buy to resell, it was a good deal. But what else did I buy? Yeah, let me see what else. Oh yeah, I remember this. Yeah, this is so cool. Just a little lucite block for the Smiley collection, an advertising piece. And it's just, you know, a mood thing. It's a real heavy. It's got sand in it to weight it, like an acrylic paperweight. Yes. And I don't have any clue what I bought. Something big and heavy. Must have bought some glass, you guys. Is Kristen here? Rural Squirrel, is that who you're talking to? I can't see, but if you're here, hi, sweetie. I don't know where you're at. Hi. I don't know if you're home or what. What is this? I'm going to have enough. Oh, yes, I bought this. Nobody was really bidding very much on this piece either. Nobody was bidding on this Murano piece very much. I'm sorry I can't remember how much I paid for things, but it wasn't much. So, and I just like the unusual color of it. So, oh, okay. So, I got that from Kate. And here's another box. I'm going to save all these cards and give them back to her in Ohio so she can recycle them. Let's see what this is. Sorry if you guys can hear that. Let me turn around for a minute. I don't know if you can hear all that paper wrap, you know, me trying to get this newspaper off. Kate's a good pack. Oh, yeah, I remember this. I bought this for myself, too. Oh, my gosh, this was like 2 months ago. Dang, I need to go give her reviews and ratings. I love this. And this is a little out of her wheelhouse. I was surprised she bought it. I remember her seeing it, and I said, oh, please buy that, please. And she did, and then I went to her Etsy and got it. I'm pretty sure I got this one off her Etsy. But it's a metal tricolor. So that's going down. I've got something that matches it. This is going down in the 70s room with, you know, I've got 70s stuff, some metal stuff I'm trying to blend my 70s cool stuff with Steve's Harley stuff. So there's some metal down there too. So this will soften it up, you know, next to some of the more metal pieces. And I think that was a good deal too, of course. So yes. And I think one more from Kate. Let's see, is it Kate? Yeah. Follow that bug. Let's see. Okay, one more thing I bought from Kate, apparently. Unless it was friend mail. Let's see if it rings a bell when I open it. 2 months, and I've had family stuff on my mind. Yeah, isn't that nice? It's probably what, 80s? I'm thinking 80s, an 80s repop of like some revival period. You know how everything just over and over. It might not be exactly, but there's not a lot new under the sun. You know, every generation kind of fashion and whatever, they kind of take the past and they might like tweak it a little bit, you know, maybe with new technology, new materials that are available. Hi, sisters. I got your box. It's down there. All I did was open the top, though. You sent me something. Did I buy that? I must have. It's gorgeous, though. I must have got this for resale or my mom. I just remember thinking I've sold things like this before, and it was not. She wasn't getting the money that it deserved. I said, okay, I'm coming in on this. It's a metal, another metal, and it's etched with birds. Let me hold it still. But it's another metal piece with ombre, silver, black, and gunmetal gray. There's no marking on it. It's a little out of her wheelhouse again, but that's the kind of stuff I like. Okay, bear with me, you guys. I want to put all this back over here because I don't want to break anything. I'm going to leave Miss Priss up there. Those of you just coming in late, I got Miss Priss from Kate, Salt and Pepper Shakers, and this. I'm sorry. I just don't find this kind of stuff around here, so a little bud up in the air. So this is going to be added to my Easter decoration. Okay, let's see what. Wait a minute. The sisters are here. Let me find their box. Two Glassy sisters are here. They sent me something. Hang on. It's in one of these boxes. Let me find it. There it is. No, that's the Thrifting twins. Hang on. Oh, I see it. Oh, I did unwrap it. Yeah. You guys, I offered to buy this. You guys IM'd me and I offered to buy this, but they sent it to me with a thank you card for me having them on my show for a sale. But no, it works the other way around. When you come on my show for a sale, I send you a thank you gift. I just haven't done it to them yet because there's two of them, and you know, I need to I want to find just the right thing. And if not, I'll send Starbucks gift card. But they added to and you guys, these are some of the safety pin pieces that do sell. For a good Christmas tree, you can get anywhere from $20 to $50, depending on the size, how elaborate it is. So they sent me this. Well, I'm gonna keep it and use it because this was a gift. So that's two Glassy sisters. There they are. You guys remember them coming over with Ashley Decade Alchemy, and we did a sale. About 6 or 8 weeks ago? Last month, maybe. It was super fun. I think we tried something new. Did we do? I don't remember what we did. No, we did a variety. Oh, yeah. And then Ashley and I came back the next day and did clothing because so many people wanted to see some vintage clothing and stuff. And Ashley specializes in that. That's what happened. So thank you, girls. Thank you. Thank you. You guys can catch them over on Whatnot. So you can feel free to drop your name, your Whatnot name. Okay, feel free. Okay, let me see who's next. Let's do the Thrifting twins, Jeremy and Michael, because I bought stuff. So, oh my goodness. Okay, I bought a lot from Jeremy and Michael. During sales, I think I bought it like during sales that they were on with me. If y'all were letting something slide, I think I came in and I said, okay, you guys, I'm going to bid. I think that's what happened because I've never bought anything off of their eBay. I look at it and I follow. Can you guys hear all that? Do I need to put this aside? Same as YouTube, two Glassy sisters on Whatnot. There is a search bar on Whatnot, you guys, and it works a lot better than it did last year. So you should be able to find them. Let me see what I did here. Oh, yes. It was a nesting bunny. People were letting it go. And then I think I also bought their nesting cat, I believe. I bought their nesting cat too. I like to have some cute things. I switch, like a lot of you, a lot of you have inspired me. I didn't used to do this, but now, I have areas where I switch out and change out the decor according to the season. I never did that in my life. I just started doing that since I added the vintage community to my reselling and social media. I was typically just over with the general merchandise resellers. And then I added vintage about 4 years ago and met a lot of you guys and hear you guys talk about it and see what you buy. And I'm like, well, yeah, I'm going to do that too. Oh, yes. I just bought stuff that people were just letting go too cheap. I'm sorry to bid against you. I just popped off a fingernail. That's okay. They were ready anyways. These are made out of bone, these salt and pepper shakers. And I think they're from Peru, and I have some other pieces that match it. So I'm going to bundle it together and put it on eBay or in my booth. Speaking of my booth, you guys, my booth, I love my booth. And so, I do a booth talk every once in a while for those that want to talk about it, thinking about having one. Sales, I haven't been selling a lot the last 2 weeks, but what I have been selling has been good stuff. I sold a $50 piece of art that I didn't pay much for, because you guys know I'm a thrifter. I get 99.9% of my stuff from the thrift store. I'm uncomfortable to pay up at this point, even though I could still make some money. I just don't yet, because if it breaks, it breaks, and then that ruins your next 2 or 3 sales, right? Anyways, and today they called me. I had $120 on that. Some of you might remember that very unique Blendo set, the one that was green and orange, and it had the pitcher and all the cups. I didn't pay very much. I think all in, I was maybe about just under 20. So I put 120 on it because I have to pay them 10%, and I let people haggle. People like to haggle at the mall too. So they called me and someone offered me 90. Well, that's what I had in my head, was like $88. Like if I was going to price it straight up, I would have put $88 on it. So that sold for $90. And then that artwork. So I'm really happy that it's not just the small items. You need some bigger items to sell too, to make money, not just your rent. I've never not made my rent plus a few $100 after it's all said and done, including cost of goods. Never, not once since I've been in there. Okay. Anyways, let's see what else I bought. Something big. One of them is just the bottom to this, you guys. So I'm not going to waste time digging around. Let's see what else I got. I'm probably going to be on here for 3 hours. So I want to chat too. I want to chat. I want to see what everybody's been doing. Yes, go to the bin, Cheryl. If your husband's willing to go with you, heck yeah. I'm about ready to hit the bins. I'm about ready. I want to make sure everything's okay. Oh yeah, I bought this. Now I know I always tell you guys, don't pay too much for these. They look, if you're not familiar, they look more impressive, but coming from a stained glass family, and my mom also had a kiln, and I bought a kiln that she ended up having because I was going to do fused glass. That's all this is. You take a pretty piece of glass and there's molds, and you put it in the kiln and it melts it. Now this one, they did cut it, or they either cut it before they put in, or they cut it and polished it. So it's not quite like the pointy handkerchief you're used to. And then sometimes people will cut different pieces of glass and like make it a little more elaborate. But this is actually a pretty basic piece, because you can buy the glass sheets already pretty like that. So if you're new to the glass, I know these are pretty, but don't pay too much. because unless you catch somebody that's not as knowledgeable, you can't get that much for them either. Okay. So they're not like, they're handmade, so to speak, handcrafted, but they're not like hand blown. They're not very complicated at all. But the dichroic swirl glass on this one, I'm like, I'll take it. I might give this to my mom because she doesn't have her kiln anymore. Okay, that's the bunny, and there's a bottom bunny. So I don't know if you're watching, Jeremy or Michael, but thank you. I got everything okay. Let's see what this is. I got 2 boxes of stuff I bought from them. I'm about ready, Jennifer. I'll let you know. I'm about ready to tell everybody, the Colorado crew, see who wants to meet me. Okay, that's the bottom. All right. Let's see what else I got for the boys. Okay, and this is another one, another box from Jeremy and Michael, the stuff that I bought. The Thrifting twins. I don't think they're here today. Hi, Jamie. Hi, I see you. I hope you guys can't hear this. So anyways, yeah, I'm really happy with my booth. Anybody that's been thinking about having a booth, you know, go watch some of my booth talks, ask questions if you want. I'll tell you who else you can talk to. Of course, George the Antique Nomad has a booth, and that's where when I first decided to do it, that's who I talked to for advice. Oh, and here's the cat. The cat's bigger. So this is another nesting cat. Yeah. I like that. There was a time when nesting hens were real popular, and I did gratuitously buy a nesting hen, but it doesn't really go. So I'm really excited. The nesting cat is better for my decor. The nesting cat, and then the nesting bunny I'll bring out, you know. And this is a big piece of glass. I guess I bought a piece of glass too. So I think I finally sold my nesting hen because I'm like, I just felt like if you're going to sell vintage glass and be a dealer, you need to, you know, have some of the stuff. So I've got a pretty nice collection, and then I thinned it out and just kept mostly the swung vases, of course, because the price on the swung vases just has gone insane, hasn't it, y'all? And, you know, some Polish pots, some Polish glass, some Czech glass, some nice pieces from different places, and a few pieces of Murano, of course. Paperweight collection. Okay, let's see. Oh, this looks like Murano. How did I end up with this? Nobody was bidding on this. How did I score Murano? Because shipping's expensive, so unless it was a good deal, I would not have, you know, I'm not going to pay up for Murano. Oh, this might not be Murano. Oh, I know. Yeah, this is not Murano, but I just thought it was beautiful. So I did get a good deal on it because what saved it for me, this might be Polish or Czech. What saved it for me was the color, the cobalt to ombre blue color, and I'm like, and it was a good deal because it's not Murano, and I'm like, I'm gonna buy that from you guys because I can go sell that at my booth. So, you know, that way I can share some money with my friends. I'm not really going to be out or anything, and I get something cool for my booth. Let me see what Liz says. Liz is Colorado crew. Peanut butter and Jay the other day. Yes. I think, yeah, Treve closed that little flea market down the street, and was it called the Rooster's Nest from downtown? They closed that location and they split up. They took their better merchandise over to the west side, Liz, and then they took over Peanut Butter and Jelly Flea Market. And I think slowly they're getting better vendors in there. I went there when they first took it over, a couple months ago. It was a video, but I forgot to say where I was at. Okay, hang on, you guys. I'm going to turn around real quick. Hang on. This noise. I wanted to have some surprise with you guys, so I just kind of got, okay, that's the bottom. Okay, yes, thank you. Jeremy and Michael, everything got here safe. I think now that's all that stuff that I have bought. Everything else is friend mail. So let's do that. Wait a minute, I want to see what this says. Oh, that's the card from Marilyn and Susan, the two Glassy sisters, where they're thanking me for being on the show. And I'm like, no, thank you. They spotted it from a crowded room and immediately thought of me. Thank you. Thank you. So I save all the cards too. I do. All right, friend mail. Let's see what's happening. This right here, this is a beautiful card. You guys, I can't read this letter. This is a very personal letter, and it's from somebody I don't think I talk to a lot, but she's telling me, she's thanking me for support. Let me find her name. I think I can say her first name. Okay, she's here or listening. Oh, Ruth. Ruth. Oh, yeah, I know Ruth. So she's thanking me, talking about, that she really needed to do something and the COVID period and everything. So she sent me some smiley cups, but I want to show you. And this awesome card, awesome high-end card. So sweet. And that makes me feel good too, to know, because, I don't do a lot of teaching classes. I'm not like, join my membership and I'm going to teach you how to, I don't do a lot of that. But I just drop little bits and pieces of what I have learned along the way in my last 40 some years. And and if you ask for help, then I help you. Or if you request a certain video, like people wanted booth talk, I'm like, okay. So I got a bunch of other people and we've done 2 of them so far. About time for another one. Now, these are contemporary, but if you're watching, Ruth, I actually do not. Oh, there you are. There you are, hon. I'm talking about you. I actually don't have these with this cute handle. So I actually don't have it. So thank you so much. I think she left this for me at the booth at the market. Didn't you, honey? Yeah. So thank you. And then there's a planter, a smiley planter, which I do have some of those, but that's fine. Thank you so much. And I'm going to respond to your letter now that I'm getting through all this. Okay, and this, I am not, oh, Kitty. This is another vendor at the market. She got me something really cute. Look at this. She's adding to the Smiley collection. I do not have one of these. I know it's contemporary, but I don't have one, and it's cute. I don't mind contemporary at all if it's something cute. Plus, as time goes on, that there won't be any more of these, and at some point, these are going to be considered vintage. So cute. So that's for Kitty. I don't know if she's watching, but I met her at the market. She's a vendor, and a local vendor, has a cute booth. Okay, let's see, where are we at next? And I want to do this one. And Barb sent me an Easter card. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Yes, that blue bowl is gorgeous. So even though it's not Murano, don't you agree, Karen? That's sellable. It's beautiful. The colors is beautiful. Yeah, I'm hanging out tonight. Finally catching up with friend mail and hoping just to chat with you guys a little bit. Finally have a little bit of time to get caught up. So I needed the box. So I opened this box, but I didn't open the things, but I pulled off the address. It's from Lisa. And she put it in a smiley bag. I'm keeping the smiley bag because I don't know if I've seen one of these. And plastic bags sooner or later are going to be no more. So I'm actually keeping some smiley bags. Okay. I think that's a good idea for the collection. And so she wrote me a nice note. So I better keep that private. But she wrote me a nice note. And let's see. It looks like she's adding to the Thrifty Rich Club Smiley collection. I don't have this. This is a contemporary one, but I don't have that. So I'm happy to add that. I'm happy for the free packing material. Thank you, thank you. You know how us resellers are. Bubble wrap, free bubble wrap. Hi, Molly. Hi. And hi, sweet Stephanie. Hi. Just doing friend mail and chit chat. That's all. Say hi to everybody. Oh, this is a treasure craft. This is what George, the Antique Nomad, wrote his book on. I've never seen a Colorado one. So I think I will have to keep this one for 2 reasons. No, 3 reasons. Colorado, friend mail, and George the Antique Nomad, right? That was thoughtful. Sometimes I'm like, you all really do like watch my videos and like listen to me babble about my life and things I like, you know? So, okay. I need to put this someplace safe too, because I used the box to send one of you guys your stuff. Oh, this is from Kristen, a rural squirrel. I don't think she's here. Hi, Anita. You guys, a rural squirrel, she hangs out mostly with the general merchandise resellers like Sunny Las Vegas and well, you know, that crowd. But I happened to catch her on Whatnot while I was, you know, trying to learn and teach myself more to prepare to be on that raid train that I was on. So, yeah, I bought something from her, a choker necklace. It was a really good deal. Hang on. It's really pretty. Look, just a little dainty. You guys know how I am about my chokers. That actually matches today. So I will tell her that I got, something else is in there. What's that? What is that? Did I buy something else? Oh, you guys. Okay, now listen. This is a joke, but listen. The reason I had to buy this is I did not understand what she was doing. Okay, this has a nasty word on it. It has the F-bomb. But she said her daughter made it for her. And I'm like, well, I'm like, okay, I'm not letting that go to waste. But it's a little like one of those baby things, and it says F this. And I was like, I don't know what I'm going to do with it. The eldest daughter is a little rough around the edges too. Not to say I don't drop the F-bomb. Believe me, I don't drop it on YouTube. You can ask any of the people I talk to behind the scenes. I'm prone to drop the F-bomb sometimes. So you can ask Jocelyn, you can ask Becky. I try to keep it down low, but every once in a while I've been known to drop the F-bomb. But I just thought this was hilarious. So I don't know. And some days that's just what the life feels like some days, right? It's this and nap time or movie time. So, and you know, she's a new friend. She's Colorado crew, but she never stays home. So, Romola, your daughter would wear that. You know, that word, pretty soon everyone's going to be over it. It's just a word. I mean, you can say, oh, bananas with the intent of hate and anger, right? So, you know, it's just, you know, and sometimes we use that word and we're not even really using it like in a hateful way. We're just like more in an how do you say, explanation point type way. Like, you know, like what the, anyways, I'm going to tell her I got that. That's so funny. And, you know, we're probably going to become good friends for crunchy days. Exactly. We're probably going to become good friends. I just met her, you know, on YouTube recently. She's relatively new with her channel. And so, you know, and found out we both live in the same state. She doesn't live too far. And so, you know, I'm sure we'll become friends. Let me see. Some days it's just like that. I'm going to drop the F-bomb kind of mom. Some days it's just like that. And, you know, you just need a little bit stronger the word. So. I don't know. You have to remember, I was a teenager, a young person in the 70s and 80s. So, okay, so Lisa, I got to figure out exactly who that is. All right, let's move on. Let's see who this is from. I can't remember. Oh, this is from Patty. Patty, are you in the background? Patty Peterson. You guys talk to her in the chat. She's a regular. I've seen you guys talk to her. And I think she told me this was coming because she asked me if I already had them. I said yes, but that doesn't matter. I will switch out. If I thrifted them myself, I'll switch them out and put in the tagged ones from a friend, right? But I do have a set of these salt and pepper shakers. These are actually sitting on the counter by the stove, actually, a pair of these. So, yes. So, Patty, I don't know if you're here, but thank you, love. Thank you, thank you. That's from Patty. You guys talk to her in the chat. I see you. A lot of you regulars know who she is. Let's see. I'm going to put that there. So, Ashley Decade Alchemy, that did the sale with me, came over and did it with me and two Glassy sisters. And then the next day, we did a fashion show. First Dibs fashion show. And my mom wanted something, and then I had some things Ashley wanted. So I said, okay, I'll trade you this stuff that you want of mine for that. My mom wanted, if you watched it, you might remember because it was kind of epic. She had this 80s, we all talked about, even Snoop Dogg has one of those, men or women. But it was from the 80s, late 80s, I think, maybe early 90s. It was a patchwork leather harlequin, actually, or diamonds, with the black crochet, silk yarn crochet that made like a dolman sleeve sweater. My mom freaked out over that. And so we traded. But when she sent me stuff, she sent me some more vintage cool stuff. I sold the heck out of these in the late 80s and 90s. Who remembers button covers? Oh my gosh. I still have a set myself because I would buy them wholesale. I pulled a set in the early 90s of ones that had big Aurora Boreal crystals in them. It's in my jewelry drawer. But okay, Liz. But you just, if you don't know what these are, you open them up, you slip them over your button, and it decorates your shirt. They were all the rage. And I don't know why they still aren't, because you could get them with all kinds of designs. But does anybody remember that? And she sent me, wait, I want to show you this she sent me. You remember, Molly? Yeah. It's really cool, you know. So she sent me a cool necklace too. Let me see what this is. But really, I want to show you the hanky she put it in. Now I might have something like this because I actually like it. I think I actually thrifted something like this and kept it for myself. So I'll either sell this one or mine, whichever one fits me the best. But this is, I think that's 90s. I want to say that's 90s, the liquid chains. But look at this little delicate hanky. I don't do them, but if I find them, I like to sell them because a lot of you guys like these little precious embroidered hankies. So she didn't have to do all that. It was a good trade. It was a good trade. Wait a minute. Are they selling good? Wait a minute. Yvon, are they still good selling items? Which ones? The button covers? I don't know, but they should be. Now this I'm in love with. And this looks like her vibe, so I'm actually kind of shocked. But this might be something you remember too. These leather cuffs. This was probably a handmade. I bet you it's signed somewhere if I put my glasses on. I will actually wear this. I'm kind of shocked. Ashley, if you're watching this later, I'm kind of shocked you gave this up. And I think it was the 90s. Watches with interchangeable bands were all the rage. Made a ton of money selling those. It came with a watch, and instead of a leather band or whatever, it came with a kit of like all these cool little leather and, you know, fancy colors and stuff to match your outfits. And you would just weave it through. This, you know, it's smaller than this, you know, and then your watch would be in the middle. That was all the rage. I'm kind of digging this. Let me get it snapped, you guys. Hang on. I want to see if it fits me. I'm hoping it fits me. I'm tall, so my wrist is a little bigger. This is cool. This has got 90s, 80s, 90s vibes big time. And that's what we're going to be hitting that hard. You do, Stephanie? Yeah, I think my mom still has some. Oh, yeah, I'll be wearing this. I want to turn it the other way, though. It's got snake skin on it. Right there, I want to turn it that way. And probably this down. But this is leather craft with a pink snap. Definitely. I'll find a cool 80s, 90s outfit to put with this, and that's going to be fun. Yes, because of Gen Z, who some people are calling Zillennials, now being older and having a voice, and the shifting of because of time of what's now vintage. So, like, we go from nostalgia, right? And so now Gen Z, I'm X, millennials. Let's see, boomers, X, millennials, Zillennials is what they're trying to call. I don't know if Gen Z is going to accept that term being so close related to millennials, because every generation wants to rename things and have some distinction. They're probably not going to tolerate Zillennials. I don't know. But so as if they want to embrace some stuff from their childhood, which they might not do it till they get a little older, well, it's going to be 90s and Y2K, right? Probably more leaning toward Y2K stuff. So right now, though, the millennials are hitting hardcore pretty much the 80s and 90s for their nostalgia. Their kids are of an age where they're wanting to share with the kids, millennials that are like, 30s, 40ish, oh, this is was from my childhood, well, that's going to be like what 80s, 90s stuff. So you guys get my drift, right? If you're resellers, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And I might not be so eloquent on it, but you know what I'm talking about. So, and she sent me something else. These are modern again. These were popular, in the 60s, and they're popular again. But so these are new, but with that vintage inspired. And I do love these. I do love these very much. And she sent me a letter, and there's another little trinket in there, but that was Decade Alchemy Ashley. She does mostly clothes. If you want to know anything about Depop, she sells on Depop. And she does live shows, live pop-up shows almost every weekend when the weather's nice. Okay, so that was sweet. Let me see who this is from. I got 2 boxes, and all it says on it is friend mail. I had to open up the cards, and I got 2 of them. And it's Alicia from Virginia. I don't know if you're here or in the background, Alicia, but I'm finally getting to it. And I did peek as I opened them. And by the way, I love this. I don't know where you got this from, but that's cool. This silver bubble wrap. But look what she found. She found some of these things that I sell, the crackle, that you guys love when I bring them to a sale. She found the exact same ones up in Virginia, I guess. This one I might sell because I already have one. But I'm going to keep this one. I'm going to keep this dragonfly one. But this one, because she says I can. So this one might show up in a sale. But I'm like, why are you could sell this. Oh, hi. Hi. You could sell this stuff. So, oh my gosh. But thank you. I really, really love the dragonfly one. And then there's another one. Sorry, I'm so late to getting to everything. Yes. And so another card, keep some of that stuff private. Now this one here, I am going to spank you on, Alicia. You guys, you guys might even holler at her too. You know what this is, right? Guys. This is my 3rd glassy baby that some of you have sent me. Do you guys know these cost money? Like, this has a resale value. I'm not going to sell it, of course, but I don't know. Look, This one's really pretty. I don't think I've seen one quite this pretty either, with the really dark cobalt and the green inside. I love these little envelopes and this silver stuff you got. I love that. Okay, and this I don't know. I'm just amazed. Thank you. I'm not going to sell that, you guys. I'm not selling the glassy babies that people give me. I don't need the money that bad, and I'd rather have the memory. That one did not have the sticker on it, but all of them have their own personal custom names from Glassy Baby. It's not too hard to find out. What is this? Oh my gosh, it's beautiful. Oh my gosh. Is that Daisy Button, you guys? Is this Ellie Smith Daisy in buttons? That is so pretty. Let's see what this is. This is heavy too. I love that color. I'm going to use that for my White Swan Christmas. I'm going to use that, Alicia. I'm going to put that with swans for White Swan Christmas. That color goes beautiful with the whiteness and with the Christmas theme, I think. Hang on, you guys. This is heavy. I have no clue if this is maybe a paperweight. Let's see. Oh, this is probably, it might be Viking or it might be Scandinavian. Let's see what's on the bottom. I can't read it. 19. Oh, it's 9. Number 9 out of 1250. It's signed. I wish I could read it. There's not enough light in here. This is signed Animals and Their Young Penguin Mother, 1982, and it's number 9. That's a low number. You know what I mean? Like, if you collect art stuff that's signed, you know what I'm trying to say. That is adorable. So that's not going to be for sale either, you guys. This is going to be Christmas decoration. The Glassy Baby all year decoration. I might let go of the 2 little ones, and you guys will thank Alicia. But the one with the dragonfly I'm going to keep. I love that. I've never seen that one. And you know, I'm going to read the cards personally by myself. All right, where are we? We already did the Thrifting Twins. We're good there. I thought this was something I bought. Wait a minute. Enjoy your gift from Merryweather Market from Idaho Jim. Oh, I remember now. Mary asking me if I got. Okay, I remember. Mary, you guys know Merryweather. If you follow Jocelyn, you know who this is. Merryweather Market. Mary is her head honcho that helps her run her Facebook group. Old things and pickers or thrifters, which is a huge group, and they're good friends. And a lot of you, I think, know Mary too from over on Facebook. And Mary was in Jocelyn's raid train on Whatnot with us. So, oh my gosh, she bought me something. Let's see. Let's see. I've known her for a while. She doesn't do a lot of YouTube, but she is over on Whatnot quite frequently now. And she knows everything. Like, that's a go-to for Murano. Fenton, I go to Becky first. Murano, Mary would be first. And Blanco, Kristen Ruby would be first. So, okay, anyways. Let me get this open and see what she... I'm hoping it's a smiley face. I think that's what she said, because I want something for the smiley face collection from all of my YouTube friends. Oh, this is an older one. This is a McCoy. Yes, isn't this a McCoy? I'm almost positive. I've never seen that color. Look at this color. It's like oatmeal. It's got speckles in it. Oh, that's so awesome. I want to message her tonight or tomorrow. That is so awesome because for all I know, she's over on Whatnot right now. So she bought this from someone else and had them send it to me. This is awesome. I've got quite a few, but I don't have this color. I've never even seen this color. This sandy color, like oatmeal color with the specks. Do I see it? Yeah. And so I'll probably just touch that up. A lot of these older ones I've had to touch up that my husband has bought me. It's not that big of a deal. It's not a deal breaker for me at all. I know it. I'm excited about this one too. It's going to go down in there. Okay. Now, wait a minute, you guys. So we've done stuff I bought from Kate, the Thrifting twins. I bought stuff I bought for myself from eBay because I wanted to show you guys those jackets that a lot of you like, and a lot of friend mail. Now listen, one, two, okay, these huge boxes over here are from Jackie. So like I said earlier, Jackie doesn't want all this spotlight, and this is going to be a couple hours of like, and I really want to enjoy it. But I opened them, each one, and I pulled a few things out on top, and I set out the ones that I think, oh my gosh, Jackie, I have to at least show this. Jackie, let me show this. And then the rest, I'm going to sit down after I eat dinner and like unwrap everything and enjoy myself. Okay. But so I hope Jackie doesn't mind, but there's some things I'm like, look at this vintage mohair. I think that says mohair and acrylic. Oh my gosh. Oh, it says Organa, Angora. Now listen, it looks like it's showing up red. This is a magenta. I love the color magenta, and it's not that easy to find. Let me see if I can find something. Oh, everything's kind of showing up red. You guys know what I'm talking about. A bright, deep magenta. Not neon, though, okay? It's like a purpley pink. Oh my gosh. It's so soft, too. It's vintage. It's all lined. I cannot wait to wear this. This calls for some brooches, and then like to make it like cool too. Like I'll either wear it with some patch jeans or some ripped jeans or a leather skirt and boots, right? I wish you guys could see. This is magenta. Let me see if I do that. Okay, so this is kind of a purplish maroon. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna do it. But anyways, epic. Love it. And then Jackie apparently knows that I like these. These always sell well, you guys. I mean, not everyone loves them, but the people that love them, they love them and they want them. And so there's quite a few of these in there that I noticed with the metal backing. I always buy these when I see them. I might have to keep this one because of the hearts. I'm kind of fond of this one. I never have any trouble selling these, just so you know. And there was something else I wanted to show. Oh, yeah, I need to show this because there's a note for you guys. Let me get it out. Okay, there's a lot of cool stuff in there. That's going to be so fun. And so she's got me some safety pin. Ooh, for my safety pin art, I've got the flags, but wait. These are not American flags. Look at that. That takes extra. Watermelon and a heart. Love it. But you guys, she wrote a note. Okay. For your friend that wanted the penguin ice bucket. So you guys know. Let me get the lid. So there's some people joke about these. Laura Caldwell jokes about them. Sometimes George jokes. It depends on what mood he's in. But Laura Caldwell seems to find these, and I guess she's not a big fan, or it's just that she finds so many. Now, the older ones have Bakelite handles. Personally, I always buy them and sell them. And finally, when I realized how cool they were, one of you guys told me, hey, if you go look about the history of these, They're hot or cold insulated, and they are kind of hard to find without any dents. And so when I found a Bakelite one, I said, okay, I'm going to keep this one. This one has the Bakelite handles. And so I promised one of you that the next one would be yours. And so she must have heard us talking about that. And so I can sell this one. This one is in really good shape. I have to remember who it was that I promised the next one to. And actually, she sent me 2 of them. Now, I have mine with the Bakelite. So, yeah, no dents. So this is good. So she actually wrote a note that whoever wanted one. So this is kind of from Jackie to whoever it was I promised could have one. So that's how much of a darling Jackie is. So I want to, hang on, you guys. I want to put this, I want to keep it protected. There's so much good stuff in here. She must have heard that I love my flocked animals. And these are actually hard to find where, like, there's not a hair loss, like mange, we would say, if it was real live. So, there's going to be things, that are mine. But before I show you this epicness that was in there, so there's a couple more things I wanted to show you that she put in here. Lots of recycled glass pieces that I want to go through and figure out who all made them. And just let me bring this over. It's so heavy though. Let me bring this over so I don't have my back to you guys. There's a few things I want to pull out. Okay, hang on. There's a few things I want to show you guys, and the rest I'm just going to do myself. Oh, okay. Hang on. She made me something. She upcycled. Where did I put that? Okay, she upcycled something. Because, my husband likes Harley motorcycles, and one side of the family, she upcycled me a belt bag with a smiley on it. But also then, I told you guys this is going to be a hot mess. There's so much, and I only have so much room. Let me show you. There you go. But then she also sent me an extra one that's on the pin. So she sent me another one. So I'm sorry. These are definitely my gifts. And I wanted to show you guys, I do like deers that I set out for Christmas as well. I don't mix them. I'm not mixing them with the swans, but I do collect, whimsical deer. I think the last one I got that was epic, I got from Kathy. I bought from Kathy the Kitschy Cat. It was a flocked blue one. Rather hard to find, very vintage. But there's 2 deer. Oh, I love these. I love them. Let me find the other one. So, little Bambis with red velvet. That's going to be so sweet with my other ones at Christmas, isn't it? So sweet. So, I'll show you a couple other things, and then I'll keep everything off private. Adding to the Lisa Frank collection. I probably keep one for myself and add the other one to my big bin to sell. I've got a lot of vintage Lisa Frank, vintage to current, of course. It's not going down in value. I'm in no hurry. When I get to it, I'll get to it. It's a money pile. It is. There's some epic Lisa Frank, vintage Lisa Frank in there. I did do a video of what I had so far. It was about 2 years ago, but if you put an Yvon Thrifty Rich Lisa Frank, it might pop up. I think I did bump it a few months ago when I hadn't been putting out any content because of maybe dad or something. I think I did kind of throw it up there for something, if somebody wanted to watch something different, because it's been a couple years, but I went through what I had at the time. Since then, I need to start another bin. It's overflowing. But Lisa Frank is slowly doing things again now that her divorce is kind of final. That was a hot mess of a divorce. She's doing a lot of collabs. I think the last collab she did was with Crocs. There's some Lisa Frank Crocs. Oh, no. Her latest collab is with Loungefly. There's a Lisa Frank purse. Somebody sent me the link. One of you guys sent it to me on Instagram, a link. There's a Lisa Frank Loungefly collab purse out. And I think it's a smiley too. Yeah, because that's why she sent it to me. I can't afford it though. It's like $80 or something. So I'll see if one trickles down to the secondary marketplace, but I doubt it. Not that quick. So thank you, thank you. Another box full. I'm only going to show one thing. I unwrapped a few things on top, but I was like, oh, that's so cool. Look at this wall pocket planter. It's in pink, you guys. So cute. Airbrushed pink with a fish on it. It's a wall pocket planter. Jackie, you must have great thrift stores. You really must have great thrift stores. Let me see. Yes, you probably were, Stephanie. Yeah, my daughter's 36 and I used to buy it for her, but I loved it too. Oh, Peter Max, yes. That was another colorful. And then someone else said they. Oh, hi. Hi, Big Skies. Someone else said they were. Oh, you guys can read it. Do you like? Isn't this gorgeous? It's so cute. And then put a plant in it, hanging over something that's flowy, so it kind of looks like watery seaweed or something. I love this. Is it? Oh my gosh. Okay, well, if I decide not to use this, Linda, I'll let you know. I do kind of love it too, but we'll see. My guest bathroom is whimsical. There's everything in there. Everything just whimsical, mixed match of all kinds of cool stuff. But if it's something you're going to love and cherish where we can honor Stephanie, then I might do that. Because it sounds like this would really go with your decor a lot better. Okay, so I'm not going to look at the rest of that stuff. A little bit more. This box here. So this is box number 4 from Stephanie. Got some great smiley stuff. This pen looks very vintage. I'm going to investigate the small print when I open it. But this, I can tell by the back, I think that's a vintage smiley. And this is a gigantic eraser. A gigantic jumbo smiley eraser. I don't have anything like that. There's a lot of cute little hand-painted, like, what is that stuff like? It's not macrame. It's kind of like macrame, but there's something mixed in, resin glue, so they're a little bit harder. There's a whole bunch of really cute ones in there. But this is what I thought you guys would really be like, oh my gosh. Look at this beaded doily. I'm going thrifting with Jennifer. I mean Stephanie. I'm going thrifting with Stephanie. Oh my gosh. You guys see that? Seed bead doily. All right. And there's just, I know, there's so much good stuff. There's a couple Yadro pieces. I'm going to have to figure out how she could take a gift or some money, you know, because some of it I am going to sell. Now look at this little doll baby, this little crocheted. Look at this. Okay, so that's all. After when I go live to do the jewelry on Wednesday, because I'm going to do jewelry stuff by myself, if there's anything like really that I'm like, I got to show you guys this, I'll show it to you before we start the jewelry sale. Now you guys hold your breath. These are not for sale, but hold your breath. I'm not selling them. This was in the box. I only have gold ones. I don't have silver, and I prefer the silver. Lucite candlesticks. Do you know how expensive these are these days? Oh my gosh. I'm so glad they made it here, Stephanie. I'm putting these up next to Miss Priss, actually. Whew. Too much love coming my way. I gotta pass some of it around. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do some kind of giveaway before we end. Now, I got one more box, and I'm just sharing it with you guys because it's unusual. And then I'm gonna do a giveaway. That was too much. This is too much love the last 2 months. But thank you. Let me see. Kathy, you have some silver ones. I've got an orange one and a couple gold ones, but I think I got the gold ones myself. Somebody sent me an orange one. We're doing the sister thing. She kept one and I have one. Kind of like I suggested with the salt and pepper shakers, like do that with a friend, like they take one and you take one. And this, I don't have silver, and I do prefer those the most. So I could start selling any more that I find now. I feel like I'm good. I'm flush, with the exception of purple. If I find a purple one, I need to keep that for myself. But from now on, if I'm lucky enough to find some, yeah. You sold a red pair for 72. Yeah, I was going to say 60 to 80 bucks, unless you do it in a live sale and there's a bidding war, which I've seen happen, like on Jeffrey Real Nifty Vintage. So, okay. Let me move this out of the way. I got one more and I didn't open it. eBay sent me a big box. They sent me a big box of shipping supplies. So for those of you that sell on eBay, let's try to find out why. It's not my shipping coupon. I got those. I ordered some 8x8 boxes. Let's see what this is about. And if you're on eBay and you didn't get one, I've never seen a beaded doily like that either. I've seen it around the edges. But anyways, if you're on eBay too and you didn't get this, let's see what's in it and you go ask them why. I'm going to write your name on this, Linda. And if I don't use it, I'm going to talk to Stephanie. And I don't think she'll mind, since you are expressing that you love that and that it is your theme. I think that would make her happy, actually. So, but I'm going to write your name on that, Linda, so I don't forget. Okay, let me slide this over and see what the heck eBay's up to. Maybe they noticed, since I've been doing live sales, that I haven't been listing very much. I did sell something. I sold something yesterday, a pair of St. John pants for $50. They just went out. So word to you guys, St. John, vintage St. John even can still resell on eBay, $50. So maybe they noticed that. Maybe those of us that haven't been listing, they've noticed, hey, they're going over on Whatnot, or they're having live sales on YouTube. They're not listing. Maybe they're trying to woo us back. Let's see what they say. And then I'm giving some love out. You guys don't go anywhere. I'm giving some love out. This is just above and beyond. I thank you, because it has been a weird, with Pops and then my mom's husband, it's been a little challenging. Hi, if you mean me. Yes. Let's see. So it just says free shipping supplies inside. It's like this big, this tall. Let me see what they got. What they say why they sent me this. Let's see what this says. Some of you could go hey, excuse me, I could use some free shipping supplies. Sure, you want to miss out. International shipping program. They're asking me to enroll in the international shipping program. I think I already did that. This came last month. So, you guys, it's huge. Look, they sent me all these padded mailers. Oh my gosh, there's more. Thank you. Because these are good sometimes, because like sometimes I want to ship something, like say a pair of jeans, and typically they weigh over a pound. So to save a buck or two for yourself or the seller or the buyer, you put them in a UPS, United States Postal Service, padded flat rate, and it's like $8.30 currently. But sometimes they fall under a pound, but you still kind of want to ship something in more than just a plain poly mailer. So these are good for that. And look, oh my gosh. Okay. 2 big packs. There's rolls of eBay tape. What else they send me? Oh my gosh. Folding photography, like photo boxes, photo things, like they're thicker. Cardboard. Some more eBay branded padded envelopes. Some tissue paper, thank you. Thank you cards to give to your customers. More thank you cards. It's a huge box. Okay. Some corrugated. Let me show you. Yeah, you guys, if you sell on eBay, go say, hey, what's up with that? Can you please help a sister out and send me some? I'll start listing again. Some corrugated envelope. Because you guys, this kind of stuff costs money. All these packing materials. Let me set them on the floor so I can show you everything. Oh my gosh. Yeah, a bunch of tape. Oh, yes. Yes. This is usually what I spend what I buy with my shipping coupon, my quarterly shipping coupon. But this time I bought 8x8x8s for glass and stuff. But these are perfect to ship mugs in. Oh my gosh. So there's a grip, about 20 of those. And another big pile of bigger size padded envelopes. Oh my gosh. A bunch of these big poly mailers. Let me show you the size. You know what these are good for? Plush. They're real big. And what size is this? Oh, this is a good size too. 4x6x8. Yeah, thank you, eBay. I will tell them thank you. But if you guys are a seller on there, and it's not like I'm a big seller. I'm not. I mean, I've been on there for a long time, and that's where I put some of my higher end stuff. But I don't know if it's because I also have a YouTube channel or because I've been missing in action. But you might hit them up. Oh, you know what? A couple years ago, I did volunteer work for them. I remember now. I bet you my name's on a list. I was a seller diversity advocate, and they announced that program at eBay Open in 2018, and I was there in person, and they announced it. I did 2 years with them, but then COVID hit. And so that might be why my name might be on a list. Okay. But still, it doesn't hurt to go ask them, right? Like, I could use some, maybe they'll even send you a little box if you tell them, I could use some help. Now I'm locked in this room, you guys. Okay. I'm getting out my numbers. I'm not taking all this love without giving it back. Okay, round 1. Enter one time. One number only. Wait a minute. Yeah, we're done now. George, I didn't know he goes on Monday. Is that new? I moved my sales just so I could watch George on Wednesdays before I have my sale, and then we all go over and watch George's premiere. And then I was going live, and I'm like, why am I getting a notification for George? I'm like, what day is it? And I'm like, it's Monday. I'm not crazy. So I don't know if he's added Mondays or maybe I never noticed it. No, I get all his notifications. I'm a level 3 member. He did a double premiere. Maybe it was a one-off. I'll need to check. But anyways, this is a one-off. This is a one-off here. I'm just trying to catch up. All right, you guys, start. Enter a number between 1 and 70. Only enter one time. And start. I'm going to pull a number from my whatnot number tags. And you guys remember, give George a little extra love. I gave him a little bit of extra love on Mother's Day yesterday because it's his first. I'm like, this is your first holiday, because you guys know why. Okay, I only enter one time on this first round. I'm going to put stop. We're going to do a couple rounds. Put stop picking. Guys doing it? I'm doing some giveaways. I'm not taking all this love, all this free gifts, stuff to resell, shipping supplies, 2 months worth of love from y'all, and not giving something back out in the world. I can't. That's not how my worldview is. Okay, I don't see, there's a lot of you here, and I don't see that many numbers. Okay, I'm going to say stop now. Okay, for this round, stop. I'm going to pull a number. I need to pull it from the front because, okay, I'm not looking, but these go to 200, so I hope I don't mess this up. I didn't. Okay, 32. Did anybody hit 32? Who's the closest to 32 without going over? This is round 1. 32 without going over. Who's the closest? Guys, help me. My camera's kind of in the way. 30. I see a 33, but it's over. It looks like it's going to be that 25, baby. Does that sound right, you guys? Whoever had that 25? Who is that? Jamie. Does that sound right, you guys? Jamie? Okay, Jamie, I'm sending you $10 to your PayPal. So email me and tell me you round one. Okay, you guys, do it again. Pick a number from 1 to 60. Round 2. I'll give you guys a few seconds. Jamie, email me. It's in the video description if you need it. I don't know if you've bought anything yet. So, because I'm going to need your PayPal so I can send you $10. You guys doing it? Pick a number from 1 to 60, I think I said, whatever. Give you guys a few more seconds. Just enter one time each round. Jamie, email me so I don't forget, honey, okay? Email me so I don't forget. All right, you guys, get them in there. I'm going to put stop picking numbers. Okay, I'm going to close this round down. Okay. I don't want to look. If I accidentally I might have to pick twice if I don't want to look because I've already seen numbers, but I hope I'm pulling from the right way. 46. Okay, yeah. Because these go to 200 or 100. 46 without going over. It has to be above where I just put in stop picking at 736. You've never won anything in your whole life? Okay, well, you got $10 to go spend somewhere. I'm going to put it in your PayPal. So let's see what I say. 46 without going over. Let's see, Carla for 41. Oh, I see a 46. Any other 46s besides Sandy? Sandy, tell me you got 46. Send me an email so I don't forget. Tell me winner number 46 for the 10. I'm sending $10 to your PayPal. Okay, one more. Start picking another number. 1 to better say 80. 1 to 80, judging on how many people are here. Wait a minute. Let me put this in. Okay, everything after this start. Pick a number from 1 to 80. Enter one time. I'm going to do one more $10 to your PayPal. Again, I'm not taking all this love and not giving something back. That's, as we would say earlier on Cheryl's bracelet, that's effed up. F that, right? So, see, this is a good time to use that word. You want a parakeet when you were little, but your mom wasn't happy. Yeah, that's a lot to take care of. So number from 1 to 80. I'll give you guys a few more seconds. I don't want to look at those cards. I got a hot mess to clean up. I'm going to straighten this up, eat dinner, and then relax and finish opening up what everything Stephanie sent. I love this that I got from Rural Squirrel and her whatnot. I'm so kind. You guys are so kind. Have you been here the whole time, the whole hour and a half? I can't even get out of this room. All right, do you guys get a number in from 1 to 80? I'm going to put stop. And we'll just take everything above the stop. 2 more seconds. Okay. Let me see. I'll pull a number. Oh, dang it. I'll shuffle them. They're going to be out of order now, but okay. So I'm going to pick another number. 28. Whoever above when I said stop picking, whoever is closest to 28 without going over. You guys might have to help me. There's no wiggle room on the number 1, Peter. You know that, right? Well, whatever. You're number 1 in my reseller heart. Okay, you guys help me. 28, closest without going over. I'm thinking Cheryl. No, without going over, duh. I'm thinking Geneva. Is it Geneva? Yeah, Geneva. Unless anybody sees something I don't see, it's Geneva. Dirt Road Memories. Hey, love, just send me an email. I know I have your info, but just to remind me, okay? I'll look for those 3 emails. I'm going to leave these cards out to remind me. I'm going to flip $10 into each one of your PayPals. Go, I don't know, go buy something on Whatnot or whatever. Okay, and speaking of Whatnot, I got one more thing I want to do. You guys, please ignore my social media right now. I know I am pumping out the Whatnot on my Facebook and my Instagram. I'm trying to use different tags, hashtags, so that you all don't see them over and over. But, you know, I've never been much for affiliate links. Like when you go to my video description, I don't have all of this is, you know, join list perfectly, worth point, you know, here's, go to Amazon, here's stuff I buy or recommend. I don't do that. But I am going over to Whatnot every once in a while with my friends, where I'm only going to participate in trains, and I'm not leaving YouTube. That's my baby. But every once in a while, I'm going to go over to Whatnot. And I did get an upgraded affiliate link from Kat, the Nurse Flipper, last year when I did something with her. She got that for me. So you guys get 15 to spend. I get 25 on the back end. Now, so that's what made me feel uncomfortable. But if you haven't signed up yet, my link is in the video description. You have to be a new person on there. You get 15 instead of the normal 10 that a lot of people have, because mine's one of the upgraded. I do get $25 that I can spend as well. And I don't know, I'm pumping them out because when I did that raid train with Jocelyn, I guess some people used my link. And I was like, where's all this extra money coming from that I'm allowed to, you know, spend, that I'm allowed to have? And so I was like, oh, okay. So I'm going to do an affiliate link for a while to make a little bit of extra money. Okay. So, because, you know, my car died. I'm driving Steve's Smiley Mobile. So I'm going to make a little extra money. But, so I get 25 on the back end. You guys get 15 and you can spend it anywhere. You don't have to spend it with me. And it's legit. There's no gimmicks. There's no strings attached. They give you $15 credit to go buy something with anybody. So it's in my video description, okay? I don't have YouTube open, but that's the invite to join if you haven't already. And please forgive me for a while I pump that out a lot on my Instagram stories and my Facebook. But I'm trying to use different hashtags so it goes different directions. I'm not using reseller hashtag over and over. So hopefully it won't bother you guys. But let me try to make a little bit of affiliate money for the first time in my life and put it towards my new car fund. Okay. And then you guys get to enjoy $15 to go buy something. Okay. All right. Anybody have anything they want to talk about? Anything at all. I appreciate everybody so much. This was fun. Thank you for doing it with me. Thank you for letting me off the hook that it took so long. Man, this is really cute, isn't it? I can't even hardly feel it. It's so lightweight. That is really cute. Yeah, I got that off of Whatnot, a rural squirrel. Oh yeah, I was going to show. Wait a minute. Stephanie, you also got something to give to Mom. I got that. I'll give that to her. Mom, you're probably watching. Stephanie included a gift for you. Okay? So I thought I set it on top. I put it in this box, didn't I? Wait a minute. There it is. Yvon, a gift for your mom. Yeah, there it is. So, Mom, I'll bring that when I come over, okay? Probably, I don't know. Maybe tomorrow, maybe not till Thursday. I have a live sale. All right, you guys. So, my live sale next Wednesday, because I'm doing all Wednesdays now. It's already on the docket. It's just me by myself. I'm doing jewelry, fashion, vintage, and I'm going to bring out some of my 925 silver and turquoise. And then the next one's going to be with Amy. And then the one after that's going to be with Sunny Las Vegas. Okay. And if somebody wants to grab a Wednesday with me next month, let me know. I'm not the first or the second, though. Those are always the Thrifting twins and Kate and Kathy. But the other Wednesdays, unless somebody wants to come do something with me, I'm just going to do it myself. Okay. All right, you guys, I'm going to eat, probably sit here and eat and watch what I missed on George. And then clean this up and see what else Stephanie sent. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. I'll see you Wednesday, I hope. Okay, you guys, and you people that won, send me. Please help me remember, okay? And make sure I have the updated information of your PayPal. All right. Bye-bye, you guys. I appreciate you so much. I want to end the broadcast now. Have a great evening. End broadcast. Toodles.